Have you guys had a productive start to December? December's halfway over now, and I've actually gotten a lot of stuff done here in the month of December. A lot of little stuff around the house. We ended up painting my dining room, got all that nice and finally finished. I want to do a whitewashed wood planked ceiling on the top. Nothing like pallet wood or anything. Maybe some tongue and groove pine that you can pick up at a home center and give it a nice translucent whitewash finish. It's got like a minty green color in there now, and I think that would look really good on the ceiling. Right now it's just some, I think it's just some like masonite panels with some H-bar in between. It's the same stuff that I have in between in here in the ceiling here in the garage. So I'd like to get that room done. What else have I done? A lot of organization here in the shop. We cleaned out both of the vehicles today, which is something we haven't done in, I don't know, 6 months. It always feels good to just get the shop vac out or any vacuum out and clean out the vehicles just nice and just get them all nice and perfect. And then enjoy it for the next 2 days, because it's not going to be perfect for long. Especially not with dogs. Our dogs shed like a mofo. And dog hair on black upholstery really sucks. Something else that it feels really good to get done is I changed the back hatch struts on my wife's Jeep. As long as I've known her, this thing has never held itself up. We always used a stick, which is always a pain in the rear. Everyone knows that. And I've been putting it off. And I don't know why, because the struts themselves, it was like $20 to get it changed, or to get the materials, get the parts to change it. And it took me all of 5 minutes to change it out today. I used just a star drive bit, I forget what size, in my 18 volt impact driver, and just in and out, done deal. Worked really good. So if you ever have to change these on your vehicle, don't put it off. They're really cheap. They're really cheap to purchase, and the job is just insanely easy to do. It was way easier than I thought it would be. So something I should have done a very long time ago. The cooler box is finally done. I'm glad to get that one out of the way. I agreed to that project way too long ago. I should have done it a long time ago and got it out of the way, but procrastination sets in, and if there's a deadline and the deadline's not tomorrow, then that means I just don't need to make it right away. You know what I'm saying? So I finally got it done, and after I got it done, it dawned on me maybe an easier way to hook up the drain in that, and that's with one of these fittings. I haven't tried it out yet, but it looks like it'll fit. This is a 1/2-inch threads with a slip fit for a rubber hose. It's actually a piece for landscape irrigation systems, like those pop-up sprinkler systems. But anyway, it just screws in, and you got a spot where the hose attaches over it, and just the hose clamp will hold it. But I think something like this would work out if that fits the nut. I haven't tested it, but it's just PVC or plastic, and it looks like the same normal 1/2-inch threads. So just put one of these into the cooler box, or into the cooler itself, with a nut on the inside, one of them on the other side of the spigot, and then just a flexible hose would be probably a lot easier than what I did. But this just dawned on me today, actually, to use it. So that's an option if you're wanting to do that. I got a letter from Dorald Kiefer. He sent me a couple stickers. So, and also his business card. I would rather be in the shop. You get it? I would rather be in the shop. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so the stickers that I get to put up, one of them is from Jessam Tool Company. I've never used any of their products, but hey, it's woodworking, and I'll throw it up there. And the other is a saw stop sticker. And yeah, I'll put them both up. Let's go do that real quick. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have a giant woodworking collage advertisement behind me in every video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to filling it up. I like those kind of collages of just random stickers. Well, not necessarily random, but this is all one particular genre, woodworking related. But I always think those are pretty neat, and I've never gotten around to doing anything like that. So This is gonna be pretty cool. So the cooler box was the very first project that I was able to use my random orbital sander hooked up to my shop vac, and wow, that's really, really awesome. I've never used a sander, a hand sander, random orbital sander that had dust collection hooked up to it. My old Hitachi, the dust collection baggy thingy, wasn't able to hook up to a shop vac without some type of special adapter, and I never really pursued that route anyway. And this DeWalt sander that I'm using now, it's got pretty good dust collection with the included bag, but hooking it up to the shop vac, that's very cool. It is a highly recommended upgrade if you can afford it, to just hook up a sander to the shop vac. So I have very little airborne dust here in the shop between it and the actual dust collection. By no means am I saying this shop is a dust-free shop. There's still dust, you know, but a much cleaner and organized shop is a very much more efficient and productive shop, in my opinion. I may not respond to every single comment that is on my YouTube channel, but I do read every single comment. I actually get an email for them, and it gets filtered into a specific folder, and throughout the day I'll just go through that folder and just read all the comments, mainly to, you know, obviously listen to all the feedback and learn what I can based upon the feedback, and also to kind of weed out the assholes. There's a couple, you know, jerks floating around that you occasionally have to delete and all that good stuff. But anyway, I haven't taken any time to respond to any this weekend, so let's just go through a couple and talk about them. Did you use galvanized nails or staples? No, I did not, because the staples and nails and all that stuff is just there to hold it while the glue dries. The glue is pretty much where the strength is. Have you thought about painting the spigot handle black? No, I haven't. And maybe if I had more time with it, I probably would have. That's a good idea. Did you coat it with spar urethane at the end? Yes, I used Cabot brand spar urethane, and that actually set me back a lot as far as making the video and the article and all that good stuff, because Saturday, I post my stuff on Sunday mornings. Saturday at noon, I put a coat of spar urethane on this thing. I've never used spar urethane before. I know it's, you know, highly recommended for outdoor water resistance and all that good stuff. Never read the package. I brushed it on there, and about 2 hours later, I'm like, okay, this thing should be done. I've got heaters next to it. I got a fan going, and it's still like it was just like I just applied it. Read the package on the spar urethane, the container, and it said up to 10 hours of dry time. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that. So I put it on at noon. It ended up not drying until 11, and by the time I had it, 11 at night, and by the time I had it back assembled and shot the exit of the video, it was like 2 o'clock, about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up staying up until 7:30 working on getting the article, getting the video done, getting the diagram done, getting everything uploaded, getting all the images done, getting all the annotations and all that good stuff done. So, whew, that was a rough night. Saturday I didn't go to bed. Well, actually I didn't go to bed until Sunday morning at about 9 once my wife got home from work, and woke back up at noon. And whew, talk about no sleep. I'm not a big fan of no sleep. I guess nobody is a big fan of no sleep, but that was a not really enjoyable 36 hours or so. Someone suggested to use boiler spigots. They're a quarter turn to full open and full close. Where's the bottle opener? I didn't have one. This was made for somebody else. I couldn't find one, so no bottle opener. But luckily that's something that you can always just screw onto the side and be done with it. Oh, I forgot to mention that I've got a super duper French cleat hammer holder to show you guys real quick. Other than that, I've just got a lot of other stuff going on. I've got a couple website articles that I'm working on, a couple shop tours. I know a lot of people like to read and see shop tour articles, so I got a couple of those from other people in the woodworking community in the works. And I'm making a couple small shop projects that are going to be articles only, not videos. And I'm out of water, so I'm going inside. See you later. Bye.